Hi all, welcome back to Vastrakala series on basic tailoring. Hope you got to watch the earlier video on hand stitching using backstitch and blanket stitch. If not, please check the link in the description box. Now let's learn how to stitch a basic hem the right way. Firstly, for any hemline, make two folds. A smaller fold of about 1/4 to 1/2 inch and then a bigger fold. To get the crease lines of the fold perfectly, you can run over the line as shown here with a needle or a pin. You can do this only in case of cotton or certain stiff fabrics, but not on sheer or slippery fabrics. Then crease the fold lines perfectly with your thumb, or if you want, you can even iron it. Then start by inserting the needle on the upper folded layer without piercing the main fabric. This way, the start of the stitch gets completely concealed. That is, the knot won't be visible. Then we start making the hemming. That is also called the slip stitch. Pierce just one yarn or strand from the main fabric, that is the fabric layer that would be visible from the right side, and then insert the needle diagonally into the folded hemline, taking in a few strands or yarns as shown here. I am using a contrast thread here for the sake of demonstration. You can see that despite using a contrast color, the stitches are hardly visible on the right side of the fabric, and that's the reason this is called a blind hem. To finish the stitch, encircle the working thread over the needle a couple of times and pull through. Then we are going to work out a knotted hemming stitch. This is also worked in a similar fashion as the regular hemming, but only difference being that while making each stitch, we make a knot by encircling the working thread over the needle before pulling through. This way the hemming stitch becomes secure too and does not rip open easily. Remember to take only one yarn from the lowermost layer of the cloth, that is the layer that would be visible from the right side. The knotted hemming stitch is very useful for the hemline of skirts, fixing of sari falls, or even for plackets. For this case, I am using the matching thread, and you can see how the stitch and the thread is almost invisible from both the sides. If you are a beginner making dress projects, there is a lot of need to do hemming, as it is majorly used in the hemlines of blouses, sari falls, skirts, neckline finishings, etc. In our upcoming videos, we will be seeing the application of these stitches in many sewing projects. If you all like this short tutorial, please consider subscribing and sharing this video with your creative friends. And also don't forget to give a thumbs up. See you all soon with a new creation.